What's going on, you guys? I'd like to welcome you guys to the channel. It's your boy Big Dog back with another one take review. And today I got one for Titans season 3. The first 3 episodes 1 through 3, and I'm probably gonna be jumping around talking about a lot of stuff that happened. Because I liked it. I liked these episodes quite a bit. And one is because like we're introducing one of my favorite comic book characters of all time, Red Hood. My favorite comic book character. I've mentioned this a million times. It goes Batman, Joker, Red Hood, and so we get him this season, which was weird to me because I'm like the storyline. I'm like how they gonna do? I'm like how they gonna do like the Under the Red Hood storyline and so many other things, and like they kind of like breeze through it, and that's essentially what we get. We get they're not in oh my God, where did it take? I forgot where. Of course, it took place. Like it didn't take place in Gotham, the original storyline, and like Dick was doing stuff with. Oh, not Dick. Jason was like dealing with stuff with his mama. Joker tortured him for a few months. Like that was none of that stuff happened. Okay, he ended up getting blew up. That didn't happen. He just got beat to death with a crowbar by the Joker who got the drop on him. And like Batman basically told him, like, hey, don't go there. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is not what you know what I'm saying? But Jason that's Jason. Like Jason is brash and like quick to go off on his own to do some stuff. And he's like fuck the Joker. And he okay, cool, Jason. Now you're dead. Okay. But Bruce is like I have to say this. I have to say this because I'm going to praise these 3 episodes for sure. I'm going to praise them. But before that, there is certain stuff that I just have to address. One, Jorah Morel from Game of Thrones, my brother, is the worst Batman I have ever seen. By far. Like, worse than any animated Batman, any live action Batman, any comic Batman. This is the worst Batman ever. Batman / Bruce, he is terrible. Absolutely terrible all around. He out here like a predator. We see him like trying to like recruit other Robins during this. I'm like, dude, what are you like? He just can't keep it together. Obviously, he's lost some people. Alfred died. We found out that Jim Gordon had a heart attack after being froze by Mr. Freeze. It's like, okay, that's some crazy information. Like, of course, this Bruce has lost more people than like we normally seen, but at the same time, he's still terrible. Like the way he talks, like his speeches, the way he acts. He is the worst Batman ever. Okay, like I hate that about him. Like I honestly, I'm like, I would have rather them just not have him be involved at all. But like you doing this storyline, and like another thing that's weird. I don't even know how long I'm gonna talk about this, but it's probably gonna be a minute. But another thing that's weird to me is that you have Bruce. You have Jason, who in the Red Hood storyline, yes, he comes back and he kind of like takes over crime stuff, but he still told him like don't sell the kids. This one is kidnapping kids, having their parents kill people. Like he's full villain, and I understand I have to like erase all the knowledge that I know of like the Red Hood. Okay, if not, I'm gonna constantly be bothered because even when you think about it, he was mad. Red Hood was mad that Bruce never killed the Joker. That was one of the things that pissed him off. One of the things why he set up a lot of the things that happened between the two, which led to him holding Joker hostage and giving Bruce the ultimatum to kill Joker. Or this Bruce would have. I mean, this Jason would have did that to Bruce. Bruce would have just killed the Joker, which like kind of like messes up that whole entire storyline. But this Bruce actually does kill the Joker because like Barbara gets on his case, Dick get on his case. He just kind of loses. He goes to Arkham, breaks into Arkham, and bashes Joker head in, and he says Joker's end up laughing, which Joker wins, Batman loses, Batman is now a murderer, Bruce is now left Gotham. It's just so much stuff. That's just with the Red Hood storyline. We still have Hawk, Dove. The one thing I do like, they were chasing after Gizmo, which if you've seen Titans, Teen Titans, like Gizmo was a kid. This Gizmo looked like he aged quite a bit, and he's not the Gizmo that we know. Okay, it's not the one that we know that used to work for Hive. This is an older guy. This is a much older guy. So I was kind of wishing Gizmo would have still like been like childish, a kid, like you know. But I was happy to see the Titans working together. Finally, more than just like one time in a season, they were Titans working together. It seemed like they were on point. They're known. You know, Dick is still kind of like in the background, not really like doing interviews and stuff. But Starfire's out in front. Who? Oh my God, Anna Job looks beautiful. Boy, she was. Woo, boy, like she ready. Yeah, guard. I like the camaraderie between the Titans. That works. Even when Dove came in, she just kind of like flowed perfectly right in and everything. But now we have a villain. Okay, Red Hood is the villain. They redid the scene from Under the Red Hood where he like throws the heads of the lieutenants on the table and actually have him out for a couple people at that meeting. You know, because he basically like, yo, I'm protecting y'all from all the capes, all the cops, whatever, but I'm charging 40%. And that's kind of what he does in the comics. But like I said, in the comics, he was like using it to kind of like fund his stuff he was doing, but he still technically was like more of an anti-hero. This Jason Todd, this Red Hood, straight up villain. Like just like, and like you kind of wonder why. That's probably my biggest answer. The question is like, why are you doing this? Joker's dead. Like, why are you going after the Titans so much? Now, it still could be like, man, y'all kind of turned me into this from last season. Not only that, Jason, we saw him taking some kind of stuff that he created himself. I don't know if it was to hype him up or whatever. I don't know what it's mixed with. Some kind of chemicals because he was studying chemistry. And like now one thing they did do, they kind of like downplayed how smart Jason Todd is. It's like, oh, Jason, he's never opened a book. I'm like, the dude is still like intelligent as hell, which we get to see because he's like outdoing the Titans. And one thing I didn't expect them to do that they did was they revealed that Jason was Red Hood in the second episode. Like his fight with Dick, and like he gets half his mask knocked off, which is kind of crazy because like that mask. Well, then again, I have seen that mask be broke a few times, but like, boom, now they know it's Jason. Even when Jason was dead, Starfire was mad at him. Hawk backing up on the scene like, oh, just give me 10 minutes with the guy. At that moment, when he said that, I said, I want you put on the t-shirt because you is not finna play Red Hood like he a hoe. Because I'm a Red Hood guy. I am rooting for Red Hood, okay? I love Dick Grayson. I love all the Titans. Love them. But Red Hood comes before all of them. So I'm just like, I hope they make Red Hood a great villain. And as it was going, he was like getting people to like the bank scene where not only did they have the kids captive, they had the parents captive and made them think that like, oh, these were parents in here robbing a bank because, you know, they had to. No. Like that was excellent planning. You got like he's throwing like this trust between the Titans, okay? He's like planting seeds, not only just between the Titans, also between Barbara and Dick. Now listen, Barbara's kind of an asshole, okay? I understand she got shot by the Joker. This Barbara's been through some stuff, and she's commissioner. How did she just pass up so many other people? Where's Harvey Bullock at? She passed up a few people to become commissioner, you know? But like even when she was like on Bruce's case, like Bruce is a manipulator and everything, I'm like, you literally said you put on the bat suit like yourself. That was your choice. Now, granted, a lot of stuff they were saying about Bruce, this version of Bruce Wayne is true because this version of Bruce Wayne was absolutely terrible. And like, he does not give me Bruce Wayne Batman vibes at all. Like he's garbage. I'm sorry, he's garbage. But like, the thing that was bothering me because like Barbara knows what it's like out there, especially in Gotham. She knows. She's been Batgirl. She's been shot by the Joker. She knows how manipulative, and like how bad things can be, and how sometimes like things can like get a little messy. Yet she's still mad at Dick and the Titans for what's going on. I'm just like, well, Barbara's not really a lot of help. Like Barbara has always had a strong presence about herself, but this one it kind of feels like, damn, Barbara, like and like the confrontation between her and Starfire, I thought was great because I like how Starfire is like, hey, I'm not asking you, bro, I'm telling you, bro, like because like I felt like Starfire was like, yo, you tripping, like you know what we have to deal with. And we know what we have having to deal with, considering the fact that one of our own, somebody that we kind of feel like we let down, as and thought was dead, is being a villain. Like you know how crazy this is for us right now. So why are you tripping? Another thing they did a lot of these 3 episodes. We have Scarecrow, who I didn't expect to see, and Scarecrow a weed head. That was I just kind of feel like sometimes they these are like old, like really old people writing this stuff. And it's like, oh, weed. Kids like young people like weed. Yeah, we're gonna make Scarecrow a weed head. And like Scarecrow's telling them how things are going, and like Scarecrow's intelligent. You know, Scarecrow's definitely an intelligent villain. You know, they created the fear toxin, and then from that Joker created his toxins and stuff. So like, you know what I'm saying? Crane is one hell of a guy. Like he's one of the most popular, Batman villains, right? But I kind of felt like detective work and like even chemical stuff like that, Batman was always able to do. And like the Titans are smart, so I kind of felt like they should have been able to like handle that. No, okay. So I think Crane obviously gonna have a part to play. I hope Crane isn't like the big bad at the end of the day, because I don't see like Crane ordering Red Hood around. That like if you know the character of Red Hood, you know how badass and how cold he is all on his own. Like of course he got the outlaws and stuff like that who constantly help him out, but like Red Hood by himself is that dude, okay? Yeah, he's that guy. He's proven it multiple times, okay? So another thing we dealing with Hawk and Dove again, right? Uh, she's still doing her thing as Dove. He just kind of like chilling, still bike patrol, bike police or whatever. I don't know. But they have to come to Gotham, and like we're trying to take down Jason. Hawk gets manipulated into like coming because Jason he's so in character when he's even crying himself like trying to lure Hawk, and he does Hawk is a big idiot, like he's completely stripped down naked. But in Jason's defense, I mean I've seen okay, let me make sure I can say something. There's been situations where I know where people like, yo, get out your clothes, make sure you ain't got nothing going on. I don't think that seems necessary the way they did it. I feel like he could just snuck up on him and hit him in the head, and then he attached the bomb to him. I was so happy. I'm like, this is what I want. I want Jason to be ahead of all the Titans. I want them to be at a disadvantage. Meanwhile, while all this is going on, Corey is still not still like having some episodes. Okay, she's called the guy she used to tell, what I'm saying, had a little thing with, but like she's having some episodes to where she black out and end up in random places. Blackout, Blackfire, because Blackfire is there, and we think Blackfire is captured by somebody, and they're off doing experiments on it. And since the two are sisters, I think they have some kind of connection to where Corey is actually seeing what's going on with that. But she don't know for sure, so she kind of tripping. So that's just something that's going to happen later on down the road. I don't know what's going on. If Blackfire is going to become a villain, she's going to become like an anti-hero, she's going to start helping, because we know in like the Teen Titans comic. I mean, not the Teen Titans comic. In the Teen Titans TV show, like the one from the kids, like Blackfire actually came through pretending to be like of help, trying to take Starfire place. So I don't know if this is necessarily going to be that. I don't think so though. Okay, and now we're trying to save Hank. Hank has a bomb strapped to his chest. We have Connor who's trying to fix or build something. This is where I love this is where my love for it came in at right here. This because you have Connor working on it. You have Beast Boy trying to see what's going on. You have Nightwing knowing that there is something more and the clock is ticking. You have this beautiful moment between Hawk and Dove because those two have great chemistry with each other. Great chemistry is gone now, but like those two have great chemistry with each other, and like they're talking and they're having a conversation, and like they trying to keep his like his beats, his heartbeats down because like he only have a certain amount of heartbeats before this bomb goes off. It's like, dude, Jason, what are you doing, Red Hood? Like, what are you doing, bro? But Hawk used to always try to big bro him. Like, Jason on some different stuff right now. Jason like, nah. But it's still kind of weird because we don't. And that's one of the things I felt like it was kind of not gonna be like a mistake because you have you have Jason Todd, and when it happened in the comic, he had like 5 years to become Red Hood. Okay, time went by before he became, or it might have been less than that, but like time went by, and so that's how you feel like he was able to develop like his skills more and like his wit. It was like a couple of days later and he already on go. That's why obviously nobody really feels like he's the big bad or like he's the guy, and you feel like more of a lapdog to somebody, which I wouldn't like considering. I don't know why he would want to join under people after we've seen what happened with like him dealing with other people. So that still doesn't make me feel good. But like I said, Hank is like locked up or like well I can say locked up because like he's in his room chilling. Him and Dove, like she's like, yo, we gonna make it through this. Like, we gonna be alright. I don't like. And in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, he's gonna be cool. Connor's gonna gonna get it. And I absolutely love the manipulation, the games that Jason played, the games that Red Hood had to play. And it's like, I think it was 50 gold bricks. They had to rob an armorer truck, which is not surprising that they're able to do because they're heroes. Like they know how villains do it, so they was able to do it. And it was kind of weird how they just opened the armored truck though, and like had the bricks in there, and just like had it exposed in like the weirdest spot ever. Like it's easy for them to be took out. But like Dove was doing everything. Like Dove was like, I have to say, Hank. Jason manipulated everything for everybody to meet up at a certain spot. Jason had the gun and said, hey, got a kill switch right here. You kill me, Hank lives. And Dove, honestly, excuse me, Dove is in a tough spot. Dove is not in her right mind right now. The person she loves is about to die. Jason's already on the other side of the law. And like Hawk and Dove aren't as against killing as somebody like a Nightwing is, And because it kind of reminds me, even when you think back to Under the Red Hood, it was the moment where Jason gave Bruce an ultimatum. He was like, either I'm gonna kill the Joker or you gonna kill me. It's like one of the two. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it was. And like so, this situation. Jason also gives Dove an ultimatum, and like either you kill me or your guy dies, bro. Dick and her have a little squabble. She ends up still pointing a gun, and she pulls the trigger. He said, "Oh my bad, I gave you the detonator." When he said that, I was like, "Bro, that's the moment where I was like." this is what I want to see in a villain. This kind of manipulation, getting people to do stuff in the moment of like where they not thinking correctly and it just get caught slipping. And that's exactly what happened. He made like the Titans are in disarray right now. They're like he's throwing like a wrench in between Barbara's and Dick's relationship. Like Jason, I just love when the villains are ahead and like they plan for so much stuff. And this was the perfect plan. They've already lost Donna. They lost Jason. Jason comes back. Jason's out here killing innocent people. He manipulates Dove to kill Hawk. She will not recover from that. She killed the person that she loved, right? Connor was not able to he has the like he's the son of technically Superman and Lex Luthor. He wasn't able to come up with the device to stop the bomb in time. He's gonna have to deal with that. Everybody like he in 3 episodes, technically 2 episodes, Red Hood has broke the Titans, and I love it. God, like this is what I want 100%. I hope it continues throughout the season. Yes, there's gonna be times where they're gonna get the better of him, but I hope they continue in this direction and keep having Red Hood destroy the Titans inside and out, bro. This was great. This was great. Like there was certain stuff, like I said, the Bruce Wayne stuff, got off. Absolutely hate it. Everything that had to do with Bruce, god awful, and it sucked. But my biggest concern was like, this is one of my favorite characters. I love Red Hood, the character. They have to get it right, and they did. And boy, did they nailed it. Oh, cannot wait, man! I hate that I can't watch it all at one sitting. But man, this was really good. This was really good. I didn't even mention that they had Tim Drake in here. I wonder what part is he gonna play. I kind of feel like we didn't need Tim right now. You know what I'm saying? It was cool to see some of the other Robins. Like you have Carrie Fisher. I think. Oh my God, is it Carrie Fisher? Well, I think it's Carrie Fisher. The girl from and they showed all of these people. Uh, they had Duke who becomes the Signal. Like I said, Carrie Fisher who becomes Robin in like the Dark Knight Returns. They had another Robin from the Robins. It was a few of them. You know, was it Baxter? Something like that. But like it was a few people who later on to become like part of the Bat family and stuff. So I thought that was cool. And like I said, Tim of course was cool. Seeing him, I want to see more of him later on. But like I don't think he should be introduced as a Robin yet. I might have forgot some stuff, obviously, because like going off the top of the head. Great stuff though. Great. I love what I saw. I love what I saw. Okay. I hope Red Hood continues to be just great. I want Red Hood to be better, way better than Slade. I hope Red Hood does not, even if he has somebody over him, I want him to be like manipulating them. I want them to do everything Red Hood. I know for a fact he probably gonna die by the end of the season, just because. Like, I don't see them like letting him live, or they might put him in Arkham. I don't know, but I'm enjoying this. You guys, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys are staying safe. And I'll catch you with you guys later. Peace.